Hey everybody, Charles here. You guys like blonde jokes? You hear blonde jokes all the time. I get I hear a few from time to time from buddies. Uh, and everybody likes a good blonde joke. It's like the one. Let's see, what's one of them? We used to tell all the time. We used to tease one of our supervisors at work because she was blonde. So we would say, how do you keep a blonde occupied for hours? And the punchline was, you give her a pack of M&Ms and tell her to put them in alphabetical order. And of course, this supervisor who was blonde, she would say, how do you know I'm really blonde? And one of us would say to the other, hey, you got a pack of M&Ms and we'll check. That kind of stuff. But everybody likes a good blonde joke. Blonde jokes are fun. It's like what do you call a blonde with a high IQ? A golden retriever, stuff like that. And how do blonde brain cells die? Alone. But anyway, there's this woman in California, and I'm thinking to myself, California is one of the progressive states. California is the most desired state to live in, other than Hawaii, where some of us, yours truly, were born. But if you think of states to live, where would I want to live? Where's the most desired place to live? People are like, I'm moving to California, man. Look at the Beverly Hillbillies. What do? They moved to California. That's where you go when you want to get, and now we're in the 21st century. So, of course, the state that's the first to jump into the 21st century and do 21st century stuff is California. Look at San Francisco. Public transportation, everything's, it's a progressive city. Apparently, all Californians haven't vaulted into the 21st century. There's this woman in California. She lives in the Sacramento area. Her name is Denise Helms. Shouldn't even tell her name because, you shouldn't even give people like this any type of credibility or anything. But this woman lives in California, and she maybe expressed her opinion on Facebook. She put up a Facebook post. What was the Facebook post, you say? Oh, okay, let's just say, what is it? She called the president a name and hoped he got might be a felony. Might be headed to Guantanamo. Okay, it's like, I didn't know. I didn't say nothing wrong. I'm not a racist for calling the president a nigger. I'm like, okay, well, okay. And I'm here talking to African Americans because I'm African American. So I'm talking to African Americans. Don't do nothing stupid, y'all. Don't do a drive-by. Don't go by the woman's house, and it, and y'all gunning her down because she's blonde. That's the thing. She's a blonde woman. So what does she know? It's just, what the heck? Are we in the 21st century or are we not? Let's look, if you don't like the guy's, ideas and the way he's running the country, say, I don't like, this guy's not for me. But don't call him, don't go with the racial slurs. You're looking like one of the Duke brothers now. Anyway, that's, what happens? What's the aftermath? What happens to good old blonde Denise? Well, she was a employee at a certain ice cream place. And, I don't eat ice cream. It's not because I don't like ice cream. It's because I'm lactose intolerant. A lot of us in the African American community are lactose intolerant. I happen to be one of them. So I love ice cream. But, and I sometimes eat too much of it. But I got to make sure when I eat it that I'm close to home because, it has a really quick effect on me. So I have to run home and then go into the, we ain't going to talk about that though because it's messy. But so go down to, she worked at Cold Stone Creamery. And, I'm going to be a total fan of them now because here's my blonde joke. I got a blonde joke here. I got it listed in my little notes down here. And here's my blonde joke, my new blonde joke. What do you call a blonde that threatens the president and calls him a nigger? Fired! Cold Stone Creamery fired her. I'm like, yeah! And for me, those of us, we say, and she put the on it when she spelled it on Facebook. Okay, and the only people, what R stands for when you say the word? Because we call each other that. We call each other niggas. Okay, but when you put the R in there, you know what R stands for? Racist. If you put too much in it, you're a racist. That's how you can tell a person's racist, because they said nigger, because they're racist. And she says she's not a racist. Some of my best friends are minorities. Okay, you can live your denial. The rest of us know that you're like back in the slavery days, and you're the 400, and you're thinking they should be out in the field picking cotton. But, the rest of us are trying to get into the 21st century. You're not joining us. Come on, join the party, baby. Whatever. Anyway, Stone Cold fired. So she's out. She's out now. What can you expect from California? I don't know. She probably voted for Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, she's not even a registered voter. Okay. See, I'm like this. I say, if you didn't participate, how can you complain about the outcome? If you didn't go and say, you know what, I'm voting him out because I don't think he's doing a good job, then if you weren't one of those people, if you didn't go to the polls and vote and pull a lever, you can't complain. You can't complain about the guy and say, you know what, I voted for the other guy. You didn't. You didn't vote at all. So how are you complaining? You got no right to complain. Fired. You're fired. Yeah. So Denise is now fired, jobless, but and she lives in Sacramento. I'm not like saying where she lives. So y'all go down by her house. No, don't go to the woman's house. Don't go down there and have a drive by. Y'all driving by in the cars with the Tech 9 hanging out the window. No, don't do that. That's not cool. Because we're in the 21st century now. We deal with our problems in a more civilized way than this. What we're going to do though, what we should do is we should all go down to Cold Stove Creamery, Cold Stove. My hat is off the Cold Stove Creamery. And I'm saying, good, you fired that woman. Good. She's gone. There are a lot of people that are back, that are coming out and saying, well, they shouldn't have fired her. I'm saying, oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. You out. Gone. Try to get a job now, lady. She can get a job. She can get a job sweeping floors at Guantanamo.